Hello everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Sharanda. If you are new here, thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you want to know what this channel is all about, it is a ministry. It's a ministry that God placed inside of me that He gave me back on February 2022, and I have been rolling on it ever since. And I just thank God that He chose me to do this, and He did not have to. So if that is something that you are interested in, please go ahead and click on that video. I speak what God gives me to speak about. So that's basically what I do on here. So if you are looking to build up your relationship with God, with Jesus, click on that video and I will be glad to have you on this channel. Okay, so back in 2018, I seen this post about a movie and they were looking for movie extras. Okay, so when I got on the movie set, I walked into the sanctuary because it was a church. Okay, so I walked into the sanctuary and I sat by Mario Van Peebles. He's an actor. Some of you all may not know who he is, but go ask your mama, because I'm pretty sure your mom knows. And I did not even realize I was sitting by him because I was not expecting it. Okay, y'all hear me out on this. I did not even speak to him. He spoke. I looked over at him and then I spoke back. But still, I did not even realize, y'all, that it was him because I was not expecting it. Somebody had to tell me who he was. And as I was sitting there, just looking around, I saw that it wasn't just him that was there on the movie set. I saw Francis Fisher from the Titanic. I saw Tanner Stein from the Disney Channel. And I saw Evan Hoffer from the Disney Channel as well. And the director was Tim Tebow. Y'all go look up these people, okay? I did not expect people of such acting talent and that have a high name to be in a movie that I was trying to be in. Okay, how is it that they would be there as well, and I'm there at the same time? And I'm sharing this with you all. Like, I know this was back in 2018, but I am sharing this with y'all because I stepped out of my comfort zone. I stepped out of my comfort zone that day and ran into the unexpected in a good way. So that's basically what this message is about. So my question to you is, what is on the other side of your comfort zone? I was on that movie set, y'all, for 14 hours, okay? 14 hours of my time in one day. So the number 14 in Hebrew means to be willing. Are you willing to use any hours of your time to be outside of your comfort zone? I was just a movie extra, and did not have to say a word, but I made it into the final cuts of the movie. Did y'all hear me? I made it into the final cut of the movie. So the question is, will you make the final cut? You can't make the final cut if you are not willing to get outside your comfort zone. I was in two different scenes, y'all, walking out the church and sitting in the sanctuary. And my oldest daughter, was in it as well. The only thing I had to do was to change into my church clothes, walk out the sanctuary, and then the other scene was just sitting in the sanctuary and listen to the preacher. And the preacher was Mario Van Peebles, preaching on faith. Okay, is y'all catching this? And how ironic that I would step outside my comfort zone and be in a movie and the preacher is preaching about faith. And not just a random person. This is Mario Van Peebles preaching on faith. Okay? God is very intentional. And being in a movie with Francis Fisher from the Titanic. Do y'all know how big that movie is, the Titanic? Okay? God is very intentional. God knew I was going to be a movie extra that day. God knew where I would be sitting inside that sanctuary to be able to make the final cut. I didn't try to do that. I could have sat somewhere else and been cut out of that part. That was a God thing, okay? That was all God. So I told y'all that to share this with y'all. The unexpected is always outside your comfort zone, because when you go against what you normally don't do, it opens the door for opportunity. And some of you all may be saying, well, how's that good being in the same presence with these people whose names have been made great in the earth, like, who cares or whatever. They are good people. So far as I know, I don't know them to have done anything negative or ungodly or anything like that they're known for. But God allowed me to be on a movie, a big movie screen in a movie theater. Okay? This movie made it to the movie theater. And I did not have to say a word. It was almost like God was telling me, what more can you accomplish if you step outside your comfort zone? Is y'all catching what I'm saying? So I encourage you to step outside your comfort zone and do things you otherwise would not have done, because you never know what God has for you on the other side of your comfort zone. So this message is for me, and this message is for you. So the movie is called Run the Race. I know it came out in 2018, but it is still relevant today. So if you want to go and watch it, go ahead and watch it. You can pull it up on YouTube. Just type in Run the Race, and the whole movie is there. It has a great storyline. It is a faith-based movie, okay? So go ahead and watch that. Some of the, just look past some of the little things, like some of the music that they chose to put in there. It's not horrible, y'all, but I know some people are very particular about certain things. But look past that and pay attention to the storyline. Just like you have to do in your own life, to look past some things and focus on your story, okay? The devil wants you stuck. He definitely wants you stuck. He don't want you to accomplish nothing in life. He don't want you to feel like you are enough. He don't want you to feel like you're enough. He wants you to feel like you are not enough. He wants you to feel like you are a failure. He wants you to feel like you cannot accomplish anything. So he keeps you trapped. But if you just do something different one day and not let your comfort zone cripple you, and you step out on faith with boldness, there is no telling what God has for you. And he is not done. He is not done with me. He is not done with you. And he is still working on the background. But are you working on the front end? Okay? Because it took me to come out the house to actually go to the movie sets. Okay? Faith without works is dead. All right? You can't be sitting there doing nothing. How many motivational speeches do you have to listen to? How many sermons do you have to hear? How many more testimonies are you going to sit through? When are you going to have your own testimony of how you came out of your own comfort zone and God blessed it? Sometimes we get so stuck and scared to get off the repeated day-to-day cycle. I did a video about get your life off repeat. Go watch that. Yes, it was 7 years ago, but I take pride in me stepping out of my comfort zone, because that was a big step. It's big steps to come out your comfort zone. It's big steps coming out your comfort zone, okay? So if I can just give my own self a round of applause, sometimes it is hard, and I know it is. You know, I know it's hard to get out of that demonic comfort zone, okay? But you have to get out of it. You have to do something different. So that is all I have for you all on today. And I will see you all in the next video. Please make sure you go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And just know that God cares about moving you forward and not keeping you stagnant. All right. So I pray that that message has blessed you like it has blessed me. And I will see you all in the next video.